Anyway, then the pandemic hit. And then like 6 months into the pandemic, she's like, well, you need to start traveling again. Like, trying to be stern with me. The one thing about me, you cannot be stern with me, especially in a professional environment. You don't have anything I want, really. Like, I will go find another job. But anyway, it's hard because like nobody took care of this house. I'm telling you, the house is not taken care of inside or out. So we're doing a lot of work, and it's such a beautiful house. It's such a beautiful house. So the fact that nobody cared for it really upsets me. But I'm here and I'm caring for it now. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And now the kids are getting popular from TikTok, so it definitely was not worth it. Max, please stop eating what's over on the rug. Girl, don't let your dog just wander up to people. Like, I'm one woman with 3 dogs, and you just let your dog roll up, anything could happen. I am having a very hard time finding a card that is clear. And I just had to go through some old cards. Let me put my tripod in. I'm already tired and the day just started for me. But yeah, I just had to like skim through some old cards to find one that was empty enough for me to use. And I saw my balcony, my old balcony in my apartment. We were there. Like, that was our first home together. We lived in an apartment before that one for like a year. And that was like, honestly, to be transparent and tell you more than you need to know, the worst year of our relationship. Like, it was like a testing time for us. It was our first time in the workforce and living, like actually living together. Like, our majority, 90% of our relationship was the weekends because we lived in different cities. And for the first time, we were living together. And there were a lot of adjustments girl. But like, then we moved from there because Roxy started having spinal issues, and it was a townhouse and it wasn't good for her to go up and down the stairs all day. So we moved into another apartment, and that apartment was upstairs, but it didn't have stairs, and it was like 10 times bigger, for like $150 more a month. So we moved in there, and it was a struggle at first because Alex was like taking care of all of our finances, because like I was like working, like I was freelancing, but like I could not find a job in my field. And I got one offer and I turned it down because I thought I'm gonna be miserable here. And then I ended up working. I hear an alarm or horn or something. What is that? Somebody's drilling something. But anyway, all I was saying is, oh yeah, I was working odd jobs and stuff because like the job I turned down was like, it wanted me to travel. The job was like 50% traveling, and I didn't want that because my dogs. And so I was like, no, like that made me panic a little. I was like, I don't want to do that just to have a job. So he's like, don't take it. And then a year later, like after I've worked just randomness, like I worked at a record label for PR at a record label, worst experience of my life. Then I ended up being a librarian for a while. Well, I didn't have the qualifications because you have to have a library science degree to be a librarian. But I was a librarian, okay? There's a shortage because the job doesn't pay anything. And I got $30K, and that's only because I had a master's. So everybody was making less than $30K, which is ridiculous. But, oh, I got paid today. Hey. Anyway, yeah, so I'm looking at my email, but yeah, a year later I ended up working at the place I turned down, which is the Salvation Army. I worked at the Salvation Army, and did not enjoy it. I'm glad I had the experience, but I did not enjoy it. It was a very miserable time for me. And then the pandemic hit like right when I started there, and if you ask me, it's a very I had a lot of racist experiences there, and sexist. So you tell me, right? And then my manager there was Jewish, and like people would like talk about her to me, and I'm like, this is my manager, and it's like, how you hating on somebody for being Jewish? Like, what kind of Christian are you? So it was just not a vibe. But because the pandemic hit, I didn't have to like I was traveling almost nonstop at first. Like they were really trying to push me. Like I was like, I don't want to do this. I was kind of like getting out of doing things, like finding ways around it. And the team lead did not like that. Anyway, then the pandemic hit, and then like 6 months into the pandemic, she's like, well, you need to start traveling again. Like, trying to be stern with me. The one thing about me, you cannot be stern with me, especially in a professional environment. You don't have anything I want, really. Like, I will go find another job. But anyway, I did find another job. It's my current job, which is like 10 times better. I get to work from home with my dogs all day. Hello. She gets to stare at me all day. And so does she, and so does he, because that's what they're doing right now. I don't have any emails. Like, there's nothing that I need to do, and that's kind of freaking me out. Like, I have things to do, but I don't have nobody left any work for me. Well, I did work till 11 last night. I told you it's been like a hectic, and the mosquitoes in here and ate me up last night. So anyway, I am all over the place. I'm just talking. So let me check Slack real quick to make sure nobody's talking. Oh my gosh. It's like as soon as I open my laptop every day, he messages me. So I'm like, does he see like when I open my laptop? I don't know. But I don't know. Anyway, let me find what he's looking for. He asked me to send him something. Max, please stop eating what's over on the rug. Stop it. I'm talking to you. Stop eating the rug. What's on the rug? What is wrong with you? Max, what are you finding? Max, get from under the couch. I'm telling you. Girl, I forgot I was filming. Oh my goodness. I got caught up. Okay, well, I thought I was going to have some like free time to talk because I have 30 minutes before a call. But people keep talking to me. Like right when I said people aren't talking to me, right? Ooh. BuzzFeed News is shutting down. It needs to. It should have shut down a while ago. Actually, I went to BuzzFeed a few years ago and asked them about their news room, and they were like, we're fine. Like, yeah, we're going to be around for a while. And I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I just hate that lines are blurred so much. And the same people who create... No, and I'm not just talking about BuzzFeed. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody publishes everything now. And it just drains me. Like, you have listicles on the grossest before and after pictures that you'll have to show your friends. But you also talk about some current lawsuit or some, like, abortion laws. I don't like it. Choose one. Like, that's how I feel. Choose one. But anyway, yeah. So my friend is supposed to be coming over this weekend. It's hectic. Do you hear Max? Like, he is harassing me. Yeah, you are. Are you hungry? I don't think Max ate a lot yesterday. So let me see if he's hungry. So yeah, I just told the head of my company talks to me a lot. My company's pretty small. There's like 150 people. And I told him, it's so dark now. What? Hold on, girl. This is so annoying. Okay. You put your food right here in case you want it, Cece. Yeah, that's what was wrong. Maxie was hungry. Good boy. Eat your food. Eat. He was hungry. This mosquito bite is getting the best of me. But anyway, he asked me for some decks that I'm supposed to be working on. And I said, hey, I was told this is due. I was like, here are the decks, and I was told this is due tomorrow morning, so I'll be starting after Lighthouse, like, I'll be starting after the company meeting. And then he's like, thank you. No, TY. And I'm like, I'm gonna stop offering extra information because I'm tired. Like I be just they say over communicate, and it really feels like they want you to just be on your toes all the time, and it's like it's not healthy for anybody to be on their toes all the time. I'm very hungry right now. Like I was trying to fast, but like I'm hungry, and that call is gonna be soon, so I'm gonna grab something to eat. But my friend is coming over. I don't really want to eat anything though because I don't want to mess up my lipstick. My friend is supposed to be coming over this weekend. She has not communicated anything with me. She hasn't given me any updates. She's supposed to be staying for the weekend. She told me I haven't seen her in years. She moved away while I was still in grad school. Or was it like right as I was ending grad school, something like that. But that was a few years ago. And she's back in town. Her company is based where like really close to her family's house, like the next state over. So she's just been like having her dog there, and she stays on the company's campus or in a hotel during the week. And then she said she's gonna come up here a weekend. She's supposed to be down here like 5 weeks, but now she's saying, oh, they're only gonna have her down here 3 weeks. And I'm like, if it were me, I would be like, okay, well, I'm here with my family, so I'm gonna spend an extra week or so. Like I'll just work remotely. But anyway, so yeah. Yeah, so anyway, she's like, well, maybe we could spend a day together, she told me. And I was like, I get if you have limited time, like just be with your family. Like I get it. All of our parents are like getting older. Like I get it. But pour into your friendships, right? Because I feel like, I don't know, it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because I thought, oh yay, like we were besties in high school. And then in early college, and then like we're not as close as we were, but it's just one of those relationships where you'll always be in that person's life. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if she's coming or not. Like I was trying to plan a whole weekend. She's obsessed with crawfish, so I found this like really great crawfish place, and I don't know. I just figured we go to the farmer's market. She loves beer. So I was looking at really cool bar restaurants that she would like. And I don't know. I was just thinking of things. And then she says that. And we were going to go to the museum. The art museum. I don't know. But yeah, so now my plans for the weekend are up in the air. But I'm like, nah. I can still do those things without her because I do need a change in pace. So I will just go alone or drag my mom or Alex with me. I don't have to drag them, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I really do want to move just because I cannot find any. All of my friends, my closest friends, have moved away, and they wanted me to follow them. But none of them moved to where, like I'm telling you, if my friends moved to New York or Seattle or London, not London because I have dogs, but like, if they were there, I'd be like, I'll be there. Give me a year. But, you see Roxy? Oh, she was staring at me. But yeah, I like Alex not being home. Like, I like that he's back in the office. I had a problem with it at first because I was kind of sad the first week. But I like it. I've been at home alone before. Like, and it's not, I feel like I'm in college again. Because in college, it was me and my dogs. It was me and my dogs all the time. And, yeah, he has the car because his car died right before the pandemic. So we've just been using mine. And we just never worried about getting a car because we were like, well, we only have one car, that's all we need. But now, and right when my car is like about 10 years old, and we were gonna think about getting a new one, and now he's back in the office, so that would be us paying 2 car notes. I don't want to do that, so instead I'm gonna he's getting a car in like a month or so, and he only works in the office half the week. And that's the only reason I'm comfortable with this situation. Like, I'm not okay with it because we have 3 dogs. Like, anything could happen. Like, some weirdo was parked by the house for a good 20 minutes yesterday, and I felt like I didn't have an escape, you know? Like, I know my neighbors diagonal to me, and they're always home most of the time. If they're not at Costco or Lowe's, they're at home. They're a retired couple who are always in their yard. I like them a lot. I think I'm gonna try to be friends with them. But they've been very welcoming to us. But I think they think I yelled at their dog yesterday. I wasn't yelling at their dog. I was yelling at Cece because she was trying to bite their dog. Girl, don't let your dog just wander up to people. Like, I'm one woman with 3 dogs, and you just let your dog roll up, anything could happen. I was just literally trying to eat an apple, and I had to eat it before voice lesson. Hate eating before voice lessons. It was a lot going on. Like, when I was studying music, that was when my life was the most chaotic. And I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And now the kids are getting popular from TikTok, so it definitely was not worth it. But anyway, yeah, I used to study opera and classical, and so there's a lot of like bouginess that comes with that territory. My watch has locked itself. Why does it do that dumb shit? I have a meeting in 9 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. I just really wanted to check in, and I'm happy that I made it to another weekend because it's been a very busy week. I missed a period. I don't know where it is. It has not come yet though. Like, I cramped and everything the first few days of when it was supposed to be here, but there was no period. So yeah, and that's how I know I've been like incredibly stressed at work. But this red lipstick, I hope nobody says anything about it today. Every time I wear red lipstick, somebody says something about it, and sometimes I'm literally just wearing it because it makes me feel good. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sit at my big computer, at my desktop, and my neighbors are outside every day. I love that for them. I need to go outside. It's just hard because my backyard is not gorgeous, and the dogs. I'm gonna get a ramp this weekend because I can't keep doing this. So I'm gonna get a ramp. I have to like take Roxy up and down the stairs, and so it's like I can't keep doing that. And Alex keeps saying he's going to get a ramp, but he hasn't yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a ramp for the outdoors this weekend, and I'm gonna buy some clovers. We're gonna try to get some clovers to grow in the backyard because we can't get grass to grow because the yard's been covered up for like years, and I mean years, like over a decade. So the backyard is a priority once again this weekend. Hopefully it's not raining too much, and because I just want to, before it gets like steaming hot outside, I would like to sit out there a bit more. I only have like 5 more weeks because then we go to Dallas for a few weeks, and then we're gonna be back home, and it's gonna be hot as fuck when we get back. But hopefully not, but probably so. And yeah, so but I'm excited though. I miss my balcony so much. It's so beautiful in the spring, but I'm gonna make this yard beautiful. It's hard because like nobody took care of this house. I'm telling you, the house is not taken care of inside or out. So we're doing a lot of work, and it's such a beautiful house. It's such a beautiful house. So the fact that nobody cared for it really upsets me. But I'm here and I'm caring for it now. And as much as I would love to move, like I still have this dream. Like I'm still looking for that place. Like I'm still traveling and finding the place where I'm like, hey, this could be home. And even though I'm doing that, I'm very grateful for where I am and the things I'm doing right now. So it's not that I'm ungrateful or ready to move. It's just I want a change in my scenery. That's all that is. Like I want to change the scenery and to meet, where's my tribe? Like where are the people who are the people who are for me. I haven't found them yet. So, but I'm going to try to get out more. I'm going to start working from home at least half a day, at least once a week. I was trying to go with a friend, but she's real flaky. So I'm going to go by myself, and that's totally fine. And I might start meeting Alex for lunch once we have 2 cars. And, you know, I'm just going to try to get out there and make the most of where I am right now, but also keeping in mind my next step, just not living in that step, if that makes sense. I'm just exploring. I'm traveling and finding my home. That's what I'm doing. And once I find it, we'll move. We have not moved because we have not found it. Like, it doesn't feel like it's existing out there, or we can afford it. But yeah, anyway, I have 5 minutes now because I talked your head off. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello, really. I want to check in and, you know, give an update because I've been kind of MIA. And really, this is more me showing up for myself. Like, I'm looking for some house shoes. I cannot find my house shoes anywhere. I don't like sitting at my desk without my house shoes on. But anyway, it is time for this call. This pointless call. Oh, there they are in there. But yeah. And then after that call, I don't know where Roxy's going, but after that call, I have just a bunch of work to do until 3 o'clock. So I have a few hours of work that I just need to do. And then after that 3 o'clock call, I'm gonna try my best to be done for the day. But 3 minutes to go. So I will see you later.